All right, so in the multi-step equations where you have fractions, all right, what we're trying to do is get rid of our fractions, okay? And there's a simple way to do that with multi-step equations, and that's to find a common denominator. Now, I did have somebody in my class, shockingly enough, ask me, what is a common denominator? I've never heard that term. Everybody knows what a common denominator is? All right, so what would be a common denominator between 3, 5, and 15? 15. All right. So what did we do to the 3 to make it a 15? Times it by 5. So what do we have to do to the numerator? Times it by 5. So what is 2 times 5?
10.
Okay? There we go. Okay. And on the 3m over 5, we changed our denominator to 15. What do you do to the 5 to change it to a 15? Times it by 3. So what do we do to the top? Times it by 3. So what is 3 times 3m?
9.
All right. What about our 15? Did we have to do anything to it? Nope. All right. Now, here's the trick to fractions. Once you get a common denominator, make it go away. And then solve. All right? Once they all have a common denominator, that means that they're equal. And that means you can remove the denominators and solve the top. So 10 plus 9m equals 31. And then you solve. Minus 10. So these cancel. You're left with 9m equals 21. All right. So let's go up here. 9m equals 21. You remove your 9 by division. And you're left with m equals, how many times does 9 go into 21? I'm going to pretend you said 2. With how many left over? 3 over 9, which can then again be reduced to 2 1/3. What? Okay, so the main part of this multi-step equation is to remove the denominator. So we'll do another one. I'm including a separate video on YouTube that's going to have fraction multi-step equations, what we're doing right now. Okay? All right, so let's look at number 34. Number 34 on page 98. N over 2 minus 2n over 16 equals 3 over 8. All right? Okay, so first step, find a common denominator. What is our common denominator between 2, 8, and 16? 16. Okay, so what did we have to do to our 2? What do we have to do to our 2? Multiply it by 8. Okay? Sorry, I'm trying to do something. Never mind. Okay, multiply it by 8. So we multiply our n by 8, and we get what? 8n. Okay? On our next one, multiply 16 to get 16. What do you multiply by? 1. So you don't have to change that one. All right? And then our denominator, our answer, 8 in the denominator. To get it to 16, you have to multiply by what?
2.
So you multiply the top by 2. 3 times 2 is what?
6.
All right, so now once you have it all converted, drop your denominators and solve. 8n minus 2n, 6n equals 6, and then you solve.
1.
N equals 1.